Going over to the business blunder of the day of Jeep being recalled because, whoops, the Jeeps just might explode. This brought to us thanks to Adam Eastmail or at thedrive.com. And they say, quote, Stellantis recalls nearly 113,000 Jeeps over self-destructing turbo fours. Stellantis built engines with sand debris contamination for nearly 2 years. Which, the fact that people buy Jeep still to this day, you just got to credit them to building a huge cult following where this is not a reliable off-road vehicle, and they will buy it again and again and again and put those stupid ducks on the dashboard. Which, I don't know, I guess they're kind of cute. That's why the gals do it. But yeah, the cult, I mean, the consumer loves this. I gotta give them credit. People love this thing so much, they'll buy it no matter how unreliable it's become past couple years especially. So, again, this is a business blunder, but I do debate will it even affect 1% in sales. Now, they say, quote, the four-cylinder engine used in the Jeep Wrangler and Grand Cherokee 4xe hybrids is at the center of a recall covering nearly 130,000 vehicles per Stellantis and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. The risk of loss of power and potentially even a fire in the engine bay. The culprit per the NHTSA report is sand contamination during the block casting process, which left debris in the engine. What's specifically glaring is that it seems Stellantis was manufacturing engines with this problem for nearly 2 years, as the report states that, quote, the suspect vehicle population began July 19, 2023, when production of Jeep Grand Cherokee PHEVs with suspect engines began, and concluded on March 3, 2025, when the production of Jeep Grand Cherokee PHEVs with suspect engines ended. A similar story to the Wrangler plug-in hybrids, though those covered an even wider production span of June 7, 2023 to March 4, 2025. All told, the recall impacts 36,840 Grand Cherokee 4XEs and 76,019 Wrangler 4XES across 2024 and 2025 model years. The risk is, of course, catastrophic engine failure, which the NHTSA warns can result in either a fire or unexpected, unrecoverable loss of propulsion, which, yes, when fires go boom, those things tend to happen. Thank you for spelling that out, government. They say, quote, the only warning such that an event might be occurring is said to be a knocking noise from the engine compartment or a warning lamp on the instrument cluster, which doesn't help too much because those vehicles tend to do that a lot by default. But nevertheless, they say, quote, the report goes on to state that as of October 20th this year, Stellantis was aware of 36 consumer assistant records, 144 warranty claims, 36 fires, and 50 loss of propulsion field reports, and 50 service records potentially related to the issue for all markets. Additionally, 3 injuries were linked to the defect, but no accidents. So, silver lining there. They say, quote, as far as a remedy for the situation, it appears we're still in the early days. Stellantis' official line is that a fix is under development. Naturally, all affected vehicles will ultimately be serviced, but the owners are not expected to be notified by mail until December 29th. Or just watch the topping show where we cover recalls usually weeks or months ahead of when they get the mail. Now, they also say, quote, in the meantime, the automaker recommended its customers avoid driving their vehicles and park outside. Coupled with the OTA update breaking issue a few weeks back, it's certainly not been a good time to own a Jeep plug-in hybrid, which I almost wonder, do you blame the consumer for buying this stupid thing? Again, it's a Jeep plug-in hybrid, and it's supposed to be an off-road machine where, you have fun off the grid. Spoiler alert, there's not a lot of places to charge your vehicles off the grid. And yeah, it's one of those things where, again, people bought it. And I do wonder, it probably won't hurt sales that much because, again, it's Jeep, the brand, and people love those quirky, funny things. But still, they did this for 2 years. Allegedly, they have someone in the quality assurance department, and they're not inebriated. To know about this problem and not realize it for 2 years, which, again, it's one thing if this is a stupid little, plastic decal that fell off or, some accessory in the car didn't work. This is the heart of the vehicle, the engine, the most important thing. And to not know about do this for 2 years and not realize it, gotta say, as Stellantis, as well as your sub-brand Jeep, you are certainly the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so click that button. Greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, so I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.